What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best NBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 9 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now a lot of you commented wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We only got 1 pick wrong and got 9 right, which is a 90% win rate for the second day in a row. Yes guys, you heard that right. 90% win rate for the second day in a row. So we are on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get a 90% win rate and get 9 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, which will be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $150 just yesterday, and another member who won $100 for the 4th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick, and when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to be talking about is Jrue Holiday for rebs and assists. This one's a combo one for 10.5, and this one actually is for more. Now look at Jrue Holiday, we've actually seen him going the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off against none other than the Dallas Mavericks. Now when it comes to these rankings, this is out of 16 teams, which are the top 16 that did make it to the playoffs, but Dallas Mavericks do rank 4th in rebounds allowed, and on top of that in assists allowed they do rank 6th. So when it comes to Jrue Holiday, the reason why we do like the over for this situation is that Jrue Holiday does have a very high usage rate in these two departments. Now we did see in the most recent game he did only get 5, but that was because it was a blowout situation. When we look at the other games, he has rather gotten over very significantly or has just missed it, as we see in game 3 where he did only miss it by 1.5. So he's very consistent at getting close to this line on a regular basis. We think that most recent blowout game where he did only get 5, it brought this line a little bit low, where now there's a lot of value to go on the over there. When we look at Dallas Mavericks as well, although they do rank pretty high, they do a very poor job at restricting rebs and assists to the guard position, which is the reason why we do like the over here. When we look at the average over the last 5, it is 10.4, so very close to our liking, and another reason why we do like the over for this one. So we think Jrue Holiday should be able to bounce back from that recent game and should be able to go on the over here. So Jrue Holiday 10.5 rebs and assists for more, I think is a great pick. So getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about Dereck Lively. Now, as you all know, Dereck Lively has been playing fantastic, and this one is for 8.5 rebounds, and this one is for more. Now look at Dereck Lively, we actually seen him going the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see, and they do face off against none other than the Boston Celtics. So as you all know, Boston Celtics, great team, and they do rank 2nd in rebounds allowed. However, Boston do a very poor job at restricting rebounds to the center position, which is what Dereck Lively is. Also, we are expecting Lively in this matchup to actually come off the bench, and when we actually look at Boston's bench, they do a very poor job as well at restricting rebs to the center position as well. So, you know, we think that is definitely going to play a huge factor. Dereck Lively does have a high usage rate in this department, especially if he does get a good amount of minutes, and that's the reason why we do like the over here. His average over the last 5 is also 9, which is great to see, so above this average or above this line, which is great as well. But on top of everything else, and when we also look at what the bookies are saying, the bookies also have him favored for the over as well. So we are sticking to the over here, and we do see him being able to go on the over. So Dereck Lively 8.5 rebounds for more, I think is a great pick. Now getting to the next one is Jason Tatum. So as you all know, Jason Tatum has been playing pretty good as of recent. However, this one is for 6 assists and this one is for less. Now look at Jason Tatum. We've actually seen him going the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is great to see. And they do face off against the Dallas Mavericks. So when we look at Dallas again, like we mentioned, Dallas do rank 6th in assists allowed. But on top of everything else, Dallas do a very good job at restricting assists to Jason Tatum's position, which we think is definitely going to have a huge effect here. Now we do see that when it comes to that game 2 2 against Dallas, he was able to get 12 assists. Now that was a bit of an outlier game that actually pushed this, average, or pushed this line a little bit too high, where now we see a lot more value actually to go on the under here. So because of those reasons, we are sticking to the under for this situation here, due to the fact that on a more consistent basis, we should see him go on the under, especially against Dallas, who do a very good job at restricting assists and do rank pretty high overall in the assist category as well. So because of those reasons, we are sticking to the under here. So Jason Tatum, 6 assists, 4 less, I think is a great pick. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So first player we're going to be talking about is Tim Hardaway Jr. Now, as you all know, Tim Hardaway Jr. has averaging 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 0.4 steals in the last 5 games. Now, when it comes to the matchup against Boston, as you all know, he was or did sit out one of the games due to an injury, but he is now finally back, and he did come back with vengeance in the most recent game, having 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. So we are expecting Tim Hardaway Jr. to get a good amount of minutes out there coming into this next one, as he did very well in the most recent blowout that they did have. Because of those, we actually see someone like Tim Hardaway Jr. going over on his line. Although when we look at Boston, Boston do rank 3rd in points allowed. When it comes to assists allowed, they rank 5th, and then rebounds allowed, they do rank 2nd. However, when it comes to overall, we still see someone like Tim Hardaway Jr. going on the over here, due to the fact that his lines are very low due to the lack of usage rate that he has had as of recent. But now that his minutes have definitely improved, we definitely see him still being able to go on the over here, especially against the Boston Celtics. When we look at Boston's second unit, which Tim Hardaway Jr. does play for the second unit of Dallas, the Boston second unit is a very, very poor defensive, unit, due to the fact that they do allow a lot of points, ribs, and assists, and that's the reason why we do expect that from Tim Hardaway Jr. Now, I would focus a lot more on points for someone like Tim Hardaway Jr. When it comes to Tim, he is a great player, but he probably has the highest usage rate in that points department, so that's where I definitely look the most. So definitely keep an eye out for Hardaway Jr.'s line. There's definitely a lot of value there, especially to go on the over. Now, getting to the next player, we're going to be talking about Sam Hoser. Now, Sam Hoser has averaged 7.6 points, 2.4 rebounds, and 0.6 assists in the last 5 games, so he has done a great job for the Boston Celtics. And like we mentioned before, Boston do face off against Dallas, who do rank 4th in points allowed, 6th in assists allowed, and then 4th in rebounds allowed. When it comes to someone like Sam Hoser, we actually see him going on the under in this most recent game, due to the fact that we aren't expecting, a big amount of usage rate from Sam, even though we have seen a little bit from him in the most recent games. We are expecting, since Boston are looking to try to close out the series, that a lot of the other players, or the starting 5, will get a lot more of those minutes, and because of that, we definitely could see Sam go on the under here, due to the lack of minutes that he gets on the floor and the lack of usage rate that he may have when he's out there on the floor as well. So because of those reasons, we are sticking to the under for someone like Sam, and we do expect that. So definitely keep an eye out for his line, and like we always mention, if the line is too close to these averages, definitely look to go in the under, so I think that'd be a lot of great value there. Now, getting into the next player is Dante Exum, who's been averaging 3 points, 1.6 rebounds, and 0.6 assists. So he has done a fantastic job for none other than the Dallas Mavericks. But when it comes to someone like Dante Exum, we actually see him going on the under here, as they do face off against Boston. Now, we did just mention Boston's ranking from points, ribs, and assists, but the reason why we do like the under for this situation for Dante is that we think that when it comes to his usage rate out there on the floor, he doesn't have that high of a usage rate in any sort of department. We definitely see it to be pretty unpredictable. Like, even if we look at the most recent game, he did have himself 10 points, 2 rebs, but in other games against Boston, he did only have 2 points, 3 points, and another game where he had 0. So we are likely, or more likely, to expect to see someone like Dante go on the under here, as Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving take a lot of the usage rate, whether it's points, rebs, and assists. So because of those reasons, we are liking the under for this situation for someone like Dante Exum. Now, Dante also does come off the bench, which definitely plays a huge factor, so we may not see a good amount of minutes from him, especially in this make or break game for the Dallas Mavericks. So because of those reasons, like when it comes to Sam Hoser, definitely keep an eye out for his line. If the line is too close to these averages, definitely look to go on the under there. So guys, when it comes to all these picks, definitely check them out. But if you do want to win, so if you want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord. It can start winning more bets today. So make sure you join. So if you want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. So if you want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.